Hey guys and girls, him again, uh, down at Shenandoah. Had some issues with this big end on this roller last time it was out. This is the flywheel side, the big end. It's sort of what a steam engine big end looks like in real life. It's dirty and oily and awful and none of the bolts match, all that sort of crap. Put it up the right way there so you can see. Right, these two bolts retain it on the rod. Right. This tapered gib works on the tapered slotted plate in the back here, which pushes this in when you tighten this up to tighten your bearing up. And this oiler should have a wick in it and a ball bearing on a spring or a plunger on a spring that you can just fill it up with an oil can. It doesn't. This is homemade at some point. Someone's welded a bolt on top of another bolt and it's probably serviceable. This is where it should be, right? A full width bearing. So looking at that, we've got a fair old gap there. It's 7 or 8 mil. That's how much it's worn. Looking at it, right, we move this back. This one's moved, but if we push these together hard, which they don't fit particularly well anyway. This is 3 inches and 33 thou, so 3033 this way and same this way. The crank is 3 inches and 20 thou, so it's 3022 or 3020. So there's 13 thou on the diameter in this bush, even when it's locked down as much wear as we possibly can fit in it. So I believe that this shell here should be the same length as this one. Have a look at that. It's quite a bit shorter. Someone's shortened this off probably several times to bring it down so that it still touches and works on the journal. Now, this doesn't have any apparent knocks in it as such that you can hear, but it has got some, well, it's picked up because the wick's missing out of the oiler and all it's got's a tube nearly all the way up the oiler, and you fill it up, all you're filling up's the tube, so it's only getting that much oil and then it's getting hot again. So that's a bit of a problem. Ideally, it probably needs a new brass at some point. It's 5 inches by about 4.5. with a 3 and a bit over 3 inch bore, a nice radius on it, cut out all the way around to go on this plate so they slide in nicely. And if you made new brasses, you can make a nice job of it, then they'd be right. It's cost prohibitive and there's a bit of work in it. Probably not as much as you think, but there are ways to do these things. So, just thought I'd give you a look at what I've been messing around with this weekend. It's a bit of a problem, and this is quite badly pitted through here. And run the hone through it and put it back together, you'll get a bit more life out of it, but not hard work. And I'd like something that's reliable. There's absolutely no, even with these two shims behind the plate, which is what were there, which is about, 4 or 5 mil. This adjustment was right down on this nut as far as it could go. So, and that clamps them up. So even if you took a bit off and honed them out again and got a bit more out of them, then you're going to need another shim. Basically, you need to put another one of these in it to get it going. So at this point, Dan says, just get it going again, which is a valid point of view. but I'd be reluctant to race the engine too much, knowing that this is what this one's like, and it's probably what the other one's like too. First order of business on it though is to fix this oiler, put a wick in it and some sort of decent top so that you can actually fill it up. That'll be the first job, and then we might think about bare bushes. So anyway, it's a couple of little machining jobs. Made the place pretty messy down here. I'm about to head back. Had a spider bite or something on my arm this week, and it's really not healing up as particularly well. I'm feeling a bit better, but it's still fairly angry. Not for the faint-hearted, that bit. And that's what we've worked out. We've had a pretty successful weekend down here. We've got the little Jacko boiler of Christians all up and running. Running a couple of steam engines. It's a great thing to have sorted. We've got a new water tank. A new water tank stand, a water tank and a reclaimed feed water tank, like a treatment tank as well. So pretty exciting going on there. I had yesterday basically flat on my back. This morning I've done a little bit, but it's not been as productive as it could have been. Anyway, I'm out, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this sort of stuff, and be kind to each other. More soon, guys and girls.